Have you ever held yourself back from speaking up because you thought you weren't good enough? Or maybe you avoided chasing a dream because a voice in your head kept saying that's not for you? These moments might feel small, but they're actually powerful clues that limiting beliefs are holding you back. The truth is, the biggest limits in life don't come from the outside world. They come from the stories you tell yourself. In this video, I'm going to break down 5 powerful steps to help you spot and break through hidden beliefs to unlock your full potential. Step 1. Awareness is power. The first step to success and self-discovery is awareness. You can't change what you don't see, and you can't fight what you don't face. So simply, as Buddhist masters say, recognition is liberation. Many people believe that positive thoughts alone will bring results. But here is the truth. Your subconscious beliefs shape you more than your surface thoughts and emotions. I want to share a story with you about one of my students who was training in martial arts for many years. At an early age, she reached brown belt, and she really wanted to get her black belt as a natural next step. She trained really hard, but she didn't get invited. She kept waiting for promotion and still didn't get invited. Slowly, a belief started creeping in. Maybe I just can't earn a black belt. That hidden thought became a wall. Yet by facing it, she realized the belief that not her skill was the real cage, but the belief itself. A common mistake that most people make is trying to overcome their limitations without first seeing them. So don't fall into this trap. See your limitations first. Here's an exercise I want to give you at this step. Write down every belief you uncover in your mind, even if it hurts. Just write them down and accept them. Awareness is the first crack in the wall, and once you see the cage, you can begin to break it. Now that you have seen the prison of your own mind, it's time to test the bars. Step 2. Challenge the belief. Once you see a limiting belief, don't accept it as the only truth. Test it. Ask yourself, is this fact or just fear or limitation? Imagine it's someone else and it's not you. And when you can see it from the outside, see if it still makes sense. Most of the time it won't. And now I want to continue the story about my student. So again, there was a black belt test and she wasn't invited. So she decided that she really wanted that black belt and see what she can do. So she walked up to the head instructor and asked, "Hey, could I test for black belt?" And the head instructor said, "Yeah, of course, why not? Just show up at the training camp on Friday and we can take care of it." She trained even harder on that week. And then Friday showed up. As she bowed to the instructor, she wanted to go in to train. And the instructor stopped her and said, "Hey, where are you going? Your skill is excellent. You have great control, great stamina and strength. Everything is great." And he just handed her black belt. This was something that she already earned. And it was her belief, not her ability, that was holding her back. And she realized that, and she was able to challenge that belief and immediately transform. It's not always so easy, but it does work like magic. When you really break down your limiting belief, don't fall into the common mistake that most people do. Most people accept limiting beliefs as facts and give up too soon. An exercise that you can do is look at each belief as an opportunity to overcome your limitations, like a concrete wall. And every time you reject your limiting belief, you strike like a hammer on the concrete wall. Keep striking it and the wall will fall. Your brain believes what you repeat, so repeat the truth, not lies and limitations. So a quick takeaway here is overcoming a belief may not always be easy, but the moment you challenge it, it creates a crack and it starts breaking it down. So you just have to keep going and don't be attached how long it's going to take. Sometimes it can take a little longer, but sometimes it's immediate. If this is helpful, click the subscribe button to make sure you never miss these techniques to overcome your limiting beliefs. Now we got to step 3. Replace your limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs. So breaking a belief isn't enough. Often, what will give the feeling of floating in the air is just removing a limiting belief. You might not know what to do. You might not feel empowered. So that's why you must replace a limiting belief with an empowering one. Like in the garden of your own mind, don't just pull the weeds, but plant the new seeds. And that's exactly how it works in a garden. Like when you plant nice plants after pulling the weeds, those plants will take all the resources and the water so the weeds can't grow again. Use this wisdom from gardening. Choose beliefs that are powerful, pure, and bold enough to carry you forward. The common mistake that many people make is they pick small, weak beliefs that keep them stuck in the small self. Sure, you can get yourself from 1 to 2 or 0 to 1, but why do that when you can jump from 1 to 10? Don't settle for small beliefs. Your mind is very magical. You can make extremely big jumps whenever you're open to it. A couple exercises I want to recommend here. One, start with affirmations. So keep repeating the truth until it sinks from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind. Second, build a vision board, but not just pictures, but fill it with joy and emotions. Use pictures that excite you. Why? Because the brain processes visuals 60,000 times faster than words. So that's why we use pictures. And also when you fill it with emotions, then that's what really makes it happen in your life. And show your mind what's possible every day. But working with the beliefs alone isn't enough. You must prove it for yourself in action. This is what leads us to step 4. Action creates evidence. Action is what really locks in the change. This is the integration. You're carving it in stone that you're going to be successful. Your thoughts challenge your beliefs, but action destroys the limitation. So acting against fear rewrites the mind faster than thought. This is when the veil of limitation finally falls. The common mistake is that some people leap too far, too fast. So as I mentioned, with the mind, you want to leap far because there is no limitation. But with action, we want to be maybe a little more careful. Because when you push too far in action, you can fall back. So growth needs steps, not always leaps. So find the right time and take your steps. We call them baby steps so that you make progress. The exercise here is choose small, safe actions first. Let's say you're afraid of public speaking, then start with a handful of friends or just record your video alone and then share it with one friend who is very supportive. So build wins step by step. Remember what Lao Tzu said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. Small wins repeated over time create big confidence. Now you are not just shifting your mind, you are reshaping your future. And this is what takes us to step 5, surrounding yourself with growth. So how can you do that? Even strong beliefs can break if your environment is against it. The people around you either lift you or limit you. You can have all the dreams in the world and your heart behind it, but if you're surrounded with people who don't believe in your dreams or believe in your limitations, that will make your life very hard when you want to succeed. A story I want to share. When I got my first raise in my mid-20s, I shared it with my mom. She was thrilled. Then I told my dad, hoping for validation. But instead, he said, "Never ask for a raise, son. That's how people get fired." His belief was rooted in his experience of life, which is life being hard. I learned not to share my wins with my father, but instead to share my struggles, because that's what resonated with his view of life. I protected my dream by choosing what to share and with whom. Common mistake is most people overlook how much one close voice of doubt can affect them and crush their drive or their dream. Be careful and mindful. Share your vision with those around you and watch their response first. Who encourages you? Who deflates you? And share your dreams, your new business ideas with the people who encourage you. Of course, some constructive criticism is okay. Just be careful. You don't want to share things with people who kind of get you down. Surround yourself with those who rise and support you so that you can rise together. You now have the tools to face your limiting beliefs, challenge them, and replace them with more positive, empowering ones. The beliefs that once held you back don't have to control you anymore. If you are ready to transform your life, hit the subscribe button. I share new videos every week to help you rise higher and reach your full potential.